Just want to make sure everybody is legal here tonight. Hey, who is that in the back? Matt, make sure that guy right there has ID, because you'd be surprised. A lot of times it's just two children in a trench coat, on top of each other. So I want to make sure everybody is old enough to see Crash tonight. Welcome back to the Cult Cafe. We are so happy to have you here tonight. Thank you. I'm Jerry Hara. I have a little podcast called The Offering. If you enjoy deep dives into films and their filmmakers, like David Cronenberg, you should tune in. It's available everywhere, YouTube, Spotify, but enough of that nonsense. Let's get into it. It was 1995 at the Cannes Film Festival, and Crash had just won a special jury prize. Now, this is absolutely strange because a lot of people hated this movie. In fact, some people tried to incite a riot and have the screening shut down. So it was divisive, to say the least. Francis Ford Coppola, who actually gave Cronenberg the special jury prize, he called this film audacious, original, and daring. But secretly behind the scenes, Coppola hated the movie. But he was a huge fan of Cronenberg, so he didn't want to hurt his feelings, allegedly. Now, when Crash was sold to the general American audience, it was sold as the most controversial film that had been made in many years. I, in fact, remember trying to go see Crash. The guy wouldn't sell me tickets. Absolutely. When it's NC-17, nobody under the age of 17 could get in, and they did ID you, and it was a no-go, so I had to wait for home video, just like every other kid in America who loves David Cronenberg. To be perfectly honest, in some countries, Crash is outright banned. There's parts of the world where this film has never screened for a public audience. A lot of people were kind of shocked. I think that lured a lot of folks into the theater to see just what all the hype was about. Now, at that time, Ted Turner owned Fine Line Features, which was a subsidiary of New Line Cinema. He pulled the film. It was supposed to come out in November of 1996, and he said, no, we're not releasing this. This is offensive crap, and it's not meant for consumption for a mainstream general audience. However, audiences were split, just like that first Cannes screening. Some people loved it, some people hated it. But the vocal minority that didn't like this movie, they were extremely loud. Roger Ebert's review is probably my favorite out of them all. He called Crash a porno movie that was made by a computer. He didn't like it. Is Crash really in poor taste? Will you be offended? Is anybody walking out of the theater tonight? I guess we'll find out. Thank you again for supporting independent cinema. Thank you for supporting the Cinema Arts Center. We greatly appreciate your patronage, and please buy some refreshments. They're amazing. Have you had the popcorn? Even if you don't like popcorn, just get some popcorn. It's delicious. With that being said, I'm Jerry Hara. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy David Cronenberg's Crash.